For this week, you will be focused on two different modules, 4.1 and 4.2. 4.1 is an introduction to the unit. It's all about understanding different perspectives on different issues, kind of what leads us to have those different opinions and what some of those different opinions can be. You will, once again, always go through the lesson. So we are looking right here at 4.1 for how do perspectives differ. So in that lesson, you will want to focus on taking your notes down here in our CAP file. The big part about these notes, this part 1, is all about kind of getting that background information about bias and what a perspective is. And then down here at the bottom is the most important part for this section to take your notes. You will want to go through and understand what these issues are and what different perspectives people can have on each issue. Once you have identified different perspectives, explain which one you agree with. What is your perspective on the issue? Is it one of these two? Maybe it's something completely different. But this is the key part because you will want to use that on your assignment. Your assignment for 4.1 is a writing assignment. You need to make sure you do these. All right, these are a big section of your grade. They are up to 30%, so every time if you choose to skip all of them, the best you could possibly do if you got 100% on everything is a C in the class. And that's if you got 100% on everything. So it's really important that you do the writing assignments. This writing assignment will lead you to a Google Doc where you are going to pick an issue from your notes and explain what your perspective would be in a paragraph with at least 5 complete sentences, and then what someone else's perspective might be. You're going to use details from the debates and the lessons to explain what that other perspective might be and why they think that. All right, there is no wrong answer. You're just sharing two perspectives. I'm looking for thorough descriptive answers with complete sentences that are at least 5 sentences long. For lesson 4.2, this is about judicial review. Okay, so you're going to go through the lesson and there is a short quiz that you will partake in. For this lesson, there are some good activities in here. All right, this is a really good warm-up one that kind of gets you thinking about what should be allowed and what shouldn't be allowed. So something that's constitutional or not constitutional based on the rights that are guaranteed in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. All right, so you'll go through, you'll open up your CAP file, which for this one, you'll start with part 1, getting some basics down, understanding what judicial review is. That is a really important term for the next few lessons, and then how that affects us as citizens. Then, the important part for this lesson, once we have that foundation, so this is still important, but for your quiz, you will want to know this information. All right, you are going to be learning about 4 different Supreme Court cases today, and you're going to be taking notes on the principle, so that is a belief that guides behavior, or the rights that are guaranteed in the constitutional amendments, what that case was about, what were they fighting over. Then, what the decision was and why that decision was important. Okay? So, what was this case about? How did the case end and why is it important? You will want to answer those questions for each of these cases. Once you have gone through on those notes and done a really good understanding, we'll take a quiz on Schoology 4.02. All right? You'll take that short quiz. One thing I really do want to point out to you, you want to make sure you watch the videos. All right? They are really helpful. It's nice to hear someone speak and explain each of these different court cases. Also, there are always helpful review activities. All right? These will kind of test your understanding about the different cases before you go and take your quiz. Remember, you are able to take each quiz up to 3 times and use your notes on the quiz.